Good afternoon, Paul Hawksbee and Andy Jacobs here on TalkSPORT. Martin the Fire and George Williams, the England Rugby League skipper, with us in the studio in around 15 minutes' time. We're having a bit of an artsy half hour, aren't we? I've been chatting to Chloe Petts, so we talk a lot of Palace. But this is a play which is going up to Edinburgh after a successful run that I think will be very relatable to a lot of the TalkSPORT listeners. I'm sure a lot of people out there play a bit of five-a-side on a regular basis and then disappear to the pub or the local curry house and have a debrief. Yep. And that's effectively what the play is about. It's called the famous Brixton Mondays. They've got the programme. Oh, the programme's very nice.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So,
very, very clever.
So Nick Miller has joined us in the studio. He's produced it. And Jez Frampton, one of the stars, is with us.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, guys. Good to see you. So that was a brief synopsis, but effectively that's what it is, isn't it? Really, it's just a bunch of guys who play regularly on a Monday night.
That's right. The Brixton Mondays is the clue in the name.
Yeah.
And yes, it's set 10, 15 years after their last match. And there's 4 out of the 5 come back together in the same curry house that they used to eat in every time after the game to kind of share information. You think it's going to be about one of them who declares in the first couple of minutes of the play that he's got cancer. But actually it brings together a whole raft of different themes about men of a certain age, I guess.
Oh, okay.
You know, they're all kind of around about retirement. You know, how am I going to deal with the future of my life, and the fact that men just never open up to one another.
Right. Does walking football get a mention? That difficult move into walking,
shuffling football.
Number of the boys I know who've done that. They've gone into the world of walking football. They've crossed the Rubicon.
But make a note of that.
It really does. No, it really does get underneath men actually, and it's so there is football content in there, and but it's really about the relationship between guys.
Not actually about football, so you don't have to be a football fan to.
No, you really don't, and you don't have to be a man or a woman either. It appeals to people. It's everyone in between.
It's not getting
covers everyone.
In the notes it says that why is the 5th member of the team unavailable?
Well, that's we don't want to give that away, do we?
Well, that's Georgie, you see, and Georgie was a naughty boy along the way. But you'll have to come and see the play to find out.
I'll give you a picture of me, but that's by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody will have their kind of stories from that. As I said, I think it will be very relatable because it's a real sort of touchstone, certainly for our audience, because so many people do this, don't they? All the weird and wonderful
They do,
time.
and football, the beautiful game, the great leveller, and in the same way, the characters in the play all come from very different backgrounds, but this is where they come together, and it talks about the fact that they really are the closest of friends, not because of who they are, but because of the fact that they've been brought together by football, and have shared their life on a Monday night, playing football, eating curry, and talking rubbish.
So, Nick, how did you get involved?
Well, I run a theatre company in Greenwich, amongst other things that I do in general.
You used to be a presenter on Talk Radio, didn't you?
I was amongst the first. I used to do the prestigious overnight weekend slot.
Oh, yeah.
And my girlfriend, who became my wife, used to wake me up at 5 a.m. because there was a caller online. Yeah.
Right. Only one,
we dated you guys even.
Yeah, wow.
And so since then I've done all sorts of things. I was at Jazz FM as well. I've done a bit of stand-up and all that sort of stuff. And a friend of ours wrote this play, and when you go and see a mate's play or whatever, and you're a bit trepidatious about it, but my colleague and I saw it and we thought, this is brilliant. So I run a theatre company where it's a creative writing place where we do 8 short plays in one night. They're all written, directed and produced by ourselves and performed. And we saw this and thought, this is so funny, it's brilliant, it's heartwarming, it's evocative, it's all about men of a certain age. And I said, could you cut it down to an hour so we could do it in the second half of our show, which he did. And then we said, this is very Edinburgh shaped. And he said, well, I'd love to take it to Edinburgh, just need someone to produce it. And I thought, well, I'll do that.
Yeah.
When you want something done, ask a busy person, that's me.
Yeah.
So I've gone through all this process. And even when I did the first programmes, because I do all the marketing and design and web and all that sort of stuff, I thought, how can I make it different? So I've done the programme like a panini sticker.
Yeah, it's great. It's really good.
It's really
very well put together. Yeah.
One of my jobs in Edinburgh will be standing in front of a press wall in the Royal Mile, dressed as John Motson. This is a cut-down version of it,
right?
In front of this
It's brilliant.
So
nice.
Yeah. So basically, I thought this kind of stuff appeals to you. You're an Edinburgh fan, aren't you?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, so you must come and see.
Unfortunately, no, I won't be going this year. But no.
Are you? You've How many times have you performed this?
This will be the 4th time up.
Right,
So I
okay.
wasn't in the very first edition on it, but we've done 2, one at the White Bear near the Oval, and then more recently at Greenwich.
Theatre, yeah.
And now here we go again for the 4th time in. And of course, each time the script has got better and better and better because Johnny watches us doing it, learns from the audience response, and it is truly heartwarming. I mean, that was the word you used. It's a real laugh and cry hour. It's really good fun.
And it's the hopefully, could you take this on tour? Are people outside of London, or didn't we get a chance to see it?
Well, with your help, I'm sure we could.
Yeah.
Oh no, this will go down well.
I think it will, yeah.
It touched on men's mental health, but it's not preachy.
Yeah.
Because if you've been to Edinburgh lately, almost everything you go and see now is political or it's gender-based or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and you think, no, just entertain me. Don't try and convert me to something or other.
Yeah.
So it's just an adorable.
You definitely worked
funny...
on talk radio, didn't you?
Yeah.
He's looking to take the calls in.
And we're doing it in association with Mind, actually. So we are serious about that.
Yeah.
I think, again, it's one of those things that you pick up quite quickly in the play. All of the guys come in and the first thing that, how are you? Everyone's, oh, yeah, I'm great, I'm brilliant, I'm fantastic.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you find out they aren't.
Yeah, even
and it's
before
that
Poppadoms
whole thing about the fact that men never really open up.
No.
So Johnny, who wrote it, Johnny Sinner, fantastic observer of behaviour and the way that people do things and why they do things. Very insightful.
It's on in the middle of the festival, isn't it?
It
But
is,
only for 9 performances, am I right? I think it's
10 altogether.
10.
Yeah.
One of the reasons for that is, I don't know if you know about this, but the Edinburgh Council and the Oasis management decided it was a really good idea to have 3 Oasis gigs
In the middle of
first
the
2
Fringe.
weeks at Murrayfield, where you can't get accommodation for love nor money, and 52,000 people at Murrayfield for Oasis gigs, right slap bang in the middle of the Fringe.
Yeah.
I think
That's not the best idea, is it?
Liam and Noel play a bit of five-a-side. They might come along.
They said they're going to come along and
one night.
watch it.
You
Yeah,
never
so
know. You need a bit of city in it.
We won't let them in. We'll have people on the door.
It's a good kick-off time, 4:30.
Yes, it is. Before you're too
perfect, yeah.
drunk.
Yeah.
And
Don't look at me.
Yeah.
no intention.
So just the tonic, subatomic is
it's actually in the
venue.
Pleasance. So we're 200 yards from Pleasance Courtyard.
Excellent. Okay.
right.
The key thing, if we can give the web address, can we?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
Go ahead.
BrixtonMondays.co.uk.
Yeah. Brixton
Nice and
Mondays, and so the programme is great and all the graphics. So where are you? These are just for promotional, are they? Or
No,
We'll be actually printing them out,
Oh,
and we're
nice.
going to hand them out. I'm sure you know, having been there before, standing out in the middle of everything that's going on in Edinburgh is a challenge in itself.
Yeah,
So
you're going to see stickers of yourselves all over
absolutely,
all over
yeah.
the city, which is
Well,
kind
the
of
idea
what
is
you
there'll be
want.
one on every chair when you go into the performance, because I don't know if you find this, but if you go to see a show in Edinburgh, people say, "What have you seen?"
Yeah.
What was the name of the guy again? Where was the performance?
Yeah.
So we want people to take these away with them.
Yeah.
People don't normally do programmes at the Edinburgh Fringe, but we are. So it's just that one little extra thing. And the press wall means people do selfies with you and stuff like that.
Lovely.
And
Well, look, we wish you well with it, guys. It sounds like a great idea, and as I said, a lot of the listeners will have experienced exactly what you're going to be performing. So
I think they
Can
will.
we phone you in when we're up there and tell you how we're getting on?
Yeah, let us know how you're doing. Yeah, we'll pass it on to everybody. Who's your teams, by the way, Jez? Who do you?
Well, South London boy, Millwall.
Oh, okay, right.
Bloody liar. You don't even like football.
Oh, okay. What about you, Nick?
Man United.
Manchester United. Okay,
Right.
fair enough. Why is that?
Someone has to, don't
Because
they?
I was born in Surrey, so obviously.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, fair enough.
So you can check out the famous Brixton Mondays up in Edinburgh, and we've got. Just remind us of the website again.
BrixtonMondays.co.uk. Tickets are available via that website, and everything
Excellent.
about us.
Yeah. Well, best there. Say, great idea. Best of luck with it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Good
much.
to see
Thanks
you,
for the
Jez
time.
and Nick there.
Right.
Bit of cricket then. Let's check in with Georgie Heath. She's watching England's women take on India. How are we getting on, Georgie?
Well, England have just lost their 4th wicket. It is the birthday girl, Sophia Dunkley, who is watching Nat Siver stroll past her. So a little bit of strife here for England. Currently 97 for 4. They lost the 2 openers very early. There was a rebuild by Lamb and Siver Brunt in the middle. But just as you came to me now, that 4th wicket has fallen. So India, after losing the toss and being asked to bowl first, they are well on top in this first of the 3 ODIs. They have England women 97 for 4. Nat Siver Brunt just been dismissed for 41.